This exhibition, which Yinka Shonibare has called Pop, focuses on corruption, excess and debauchery which have led to the current economic crisis. With characteristic wit and critique, Shonibare explores contemporary worship of luxury goods and the behaviour of the banking industry. The Last Supper after Leonardo encapsulates this. This monumental new work fills the window onto Old Burlington Street. It is the artist's largest and most complex sculptural tableau, in which Bacchus, the Roman god of wine, replaces the central figure of Christ, here transformed into a headless satyr, half man, half goat. Surrounding him at this debauched banquet are his 12 headless disciples cast in poses of sexual and animalistic abandon. In this homage to Da Vinci, filtered through the lens of Victoriana, the scene captures a moment in time at the climax of a pan-historical hedonistic party. Shonibare has tailored the figures in his trademark wax batik fabric. This material, originally inspired by Indonesian design, is mass-produced by the Dutch and sold to the colonies in West Africa. It has since become a strong symbol of African identity. Another recurring motif in Shonibare's work is the removal of the figures' heads. This is an implicit reference to the executions of the French Revolution, marking the end of a period characterized by corruption and excess. These headless figures, along with their neutral skin color, dissuade identifiable associations of race. Included in the dinner decorations are 2 silver vases of tulips. Here, Shonibare refers to the financial crisis of the 17th century Dutch Golden Age, where the extraordinary price of tulips suddenly collapsed. In the second room, a contrasting depiction of celebration and depravity is continued in a new series of works entitled Champagne Kids. These youthful figures present a powerful commentary on our current state of affairs as generations suffer the consequences of the bank's overindulgence. These children are caught in a moment of precarious exuberance and illicit celebration, holding emptying bottles of champagne. In the place of their heads are globes which depict graphs illustrating crucial moments from the global financial crisis of October 2008. These sculptures call to mind city whiz kids enjoying a moment of lavish celebration, blissfully unaware of their impending fall. It is a powerful interpretation of our current state of affairs as the younger generation experiences the hangover from the excesses of recent times. In 11 Old Burlington Street, Shonibare further explores ideas around contemporary worship of commodities with bling painting, his most visually opulent wall painting. A 6-metre-long stretch of gold paint serves as the background to 27 individual panels of alternating wax batik canvases and heavily gestured painted surfaces. Each round painting forms part of a multitude of swirling panels framed by black toys hand-decorated with coloured diamantes. This dialogue between the patterns and the thick gestural painted surfaces recalls the history of 20th century abstract painting, important to Shonibare from his origins as a painting student at Goldsmiths College. The dazzling toys relate to key themes of war, luxury, and religion. Toy guns, military figurines, shoes, handbags, faux diamonds, crucifixes, and the Holy Grail. This juxtaposition represents the fetishization of war and money as we simultaneously desire and repel such objects of glittering beauty. In the same room, furthering the sense of an overindulgent party, a sharply suited banker is displayed, simulating the act of masturbation with an exploding magnum of champagne. Deliberately brash and humorous, the work combines the light and dark inherent throughout the exhibition. The fobs on his gold chains include the charms of Queen Victoria's Jubilee, and the bottle of champagne is inscribed with the Financial Times. The banker is a humorous reminder of a bygone era known for valuing class, money, and indulgence. It's a playful and provocative sculpture that is at once bold and beautiful. The final room of the exhibition contains a new series of large-scale self-portraits. These screen-printed, hand-painted works use the imagery of wax batik fabrics overlaid across an intimate portrait of the artist's face. Tracing back to his Diary of a Victorian Dandy and Dorian Gray series, Shonibare puts himself back into the frame with a subtly psychological take on the genre of self-portraiture. Seductive and visually stunning, the self-portraits after Warhol usher a new direction for the artist. Previously, Shonibare's identity has been recognised and reflected in the material of his work, but here he literally becomes central to it and disguised by it. Assertive and commanding, these works draw to mind the inseparability of the artist and his trademark material.